Hey there, and welcome to today's class. Today we'll be doing a yoga routine mainly focused on our lower body and legs, just to get them nice and stretched and warm and give them some little bit of attention. So, to begin, we're going to start off standing at the top of our mats in a Tadasana. And once we've got a nice little balance in our feet, toes gripping into the mat, we're going to take a deep breath in. And as we do, we're going to raise our hands up above our head, bringing our gaze towards the sky. And on your exhale, folding forward, bringing our chest as close to our knees as we can. And here we're just going to hang out in a forward fold for a few breaths. You can just maybe sway our body from side to side, bending our legs as we get the nice little stretch and warm up going. And then coming back to center, we're going to take a breath in, placing our hands either on our shins or our knees. So we lift our chest up halfway, keeping our back nice and straight. And then on our exhale, we're going to step back with our left foot, bringing our left knee down to come into a low crescent lunge. Bring our hands up above our head. We're going to really take a breath in. And as we do, we're going to push our hips forward, maybe pushing our knee a little bit further past our toes. And then on your exhale, pushing your hips back towards your heels, straightening your front leg. As we bring our chest down to our front leg into a half splits. And now pushing back forward into your low lunge. Exhale into your half splits. Going to the side 3 more times at your own pace. Just really feeling your body out. One last time. And then on your next inhale, coming back into your low lunge, and place our fingers next to our foot as we bring our left foot forward, coming back into our forward fold. Taking a breath in, lifting our chest up halfway. And then exhale, stepping back with our right foot, moving back into our low lunge on the other side. Taking a breath in to project our hips forward before exhaling, coming back into our half splits. Inhale and exhale. 3 more times at your own pace, focusing on linking your movements with your breath. And on your last exhale, you can bring your hands to frame your front foot. And we're going to step our feet together, coming into a high plank. Holding here for a breath in, really engaging your core, pushing the ground away from you. And then on your exhale, you're going to lift your hips up and push back into your first downward facing dog. Yeah, we can just walk our dog out, pedaling our feet, bringing one heel down at a time. Maybe swaying our hips from side to side just to feel them out. And beginning with our right foot, we can take a breath in, raising it up into a 3-legged dog before opening our hips out to the right, stacking our right hip over our left, bending our right knee, making it the highest point of your body. Holding it here for a breath in. And then exhale, we're going to step our right foot forward, placing it next to our right hand outside of the mat. Coming into a lizard, and choosing either to keep your back knee up, or you can lower it down for a more passive variation. As we just do some circular motions over our wrists, just feeling it out in our wrists and our hips, before changing over in the other direction. And then heel toeing your foot over to the left side. We're going to drop our right knee, coming into a pigeon pose. And shifting your hips and your back knee slightly back, you're going to take a breath in, raising your chest up, coming onto your fingertips. As you just really try and lengthen your back, pushing your hips down. Before exhaling, sinking your chest and your head down, resting them in your hands for pigeon. Then push yourself back up onto your hands and bring your legs back to get into your high plank. Before stepping back, lifting your hips up and pushing back into your downward dog. Moving on to the other side, inhale, left leg going up nice and high, and then opening out to the left, coming into a split dog, bending your left knee. Before exhaling, bring your left foot next to your left hand. You can't just come to settle into our lizard variation, and then go into our circular motions over our wrists. And changing in the other direction. And then heel turn your foot over to the right for dropping your knee as we shift our hip and our right leg back, raising our chest and our shoulders up for your pigeon, before resting it down, sinking your chest and your head down into your passive variation. And pushing yourself back up onto your hands. You're going to sit onto your left hip and just swing your right leg forward, bringing your legs together. And then from here, you're going to bring the bottoms of your feet together, coming into a diamond shape. And depending on how intense you want it in your hips, you can either keep your legs further away or you can shift them slightly closer. And then just keeping your hands on your feet, just going to bounce your knees up and down, just getting some nice blood circulating in your thighs. Before just letting them rest down as you sink your chest forward, bringing them as close to your feet as you can. Before laying your arms out in front of you to rest into a fold. And pushing yourself back up. And then extend your left leg out, keeping your right foot bent. And then keeping your body facing towards the front, you're going to take a breath in as you straighten our back out. And then on your exhale, hinging forward, bringing your chest as close to your knee as you can. And reaching out with your hands towards your foot. And then rolling yourself back up. We're going to swap our feet over to the other side. So extending your right leg out, bottom of your left foot against your right thigh. Taking a breath in to prepare. And exhaling as we hinge forward over our leg. And straightening ourselves back out. Come meet me laying on your backs, keeping both your feet bent. I'm going to place our right ankle onto our left knee, making a figure four shape with our legs. And then choosing to either grab the back of your knees or you can grab onto your shins. We just hug our leg into our chest, a nice little stretch in the backs of our legs and our hamstrings. Holding here for a breath in. Before exhaling, laying our arms out to the side into a T shape. For letting our legs fall to the left, bringing right foot down. And laying our left leg on the side. And then bring our legs back up to center. We can swap over to other direction. So left ankle onto right knee, hugging your legs into your chest, giving it a nice tight little squeeze. Before releasing your arms out to the side and letting your legs fall to the right. And bring your legs back to center. You can place both feet back down onto the mat. And then with your feet still together, you're just going to let your knees fall to the sides like we did earlier in the butterfly, coming into a reclined bound pose. And here you can just place your hands onto your stomach and your chest, closing your eyes. As you just lay here for a few moments, just to rest and relax. And then choosing to stay in position, or you can straighten both your legs out, laying your arms by your side. As we come to meet me in our Shavasana. And then taking a nice deep breath into the nose, feeling your lungs and your ribs expand, and giving a nice audible sigh out through the mouth. You can start bringing awareness back into your body, wiggling your fingers and toes, moving your wrists and ankles. And still keeping your eyes closed, you can choose to either stay laying on your backs, or you can come meet me in a seated position. As we just take another moment just to meditate, check in on how we feel, maybe giving ourselves a little mental pat on the back for making time for ourselves and looking after ourselves. And finally, we can bring our hands together up to heart center as we take one final breath in before exhaling to bow to close our practice. I hope you all enjoyed that. Hope you felt the benefits of the practice. Please let me know in the comments if there's anything else you would like me to do, and I hope to see you again soon on the yoga mat.